Hello, Claudia. Good evening.
Good night, teacher.
Good night.
Well, good evening.
Good evening. That's okay. And let's see, we have Mardoqueo and Miriam. Okay, we will give 1 or 2 minutes to the rest, and then we will begin. Okay. So we have Miriam, Daisy, Mardoqueo, and Claudia. All right, well, I will take attendance, guys, and then we will do some practice. Well, Anna is not here. Mardoqueo.
Here, teacher.
Excellent, Mardoqueo. Very good. Wilmer is not here. Anna Miriam.
Present.
Thank you. We have Evelyn Vanessa. No. Daisy.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. And Claudia Perez.
Present.
Thank you. Okay, well, then we're missing Anna. Wilmer is not here yet, and we're also missing Evelyn Vanessa. All right, no problem. Well, guys, we are going to begin with you, and let's hope that the rest connect very soon. Let me share. I'm gonna switch the screen, and I'm gonna connect to this one. Okay. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen right now. Okay, guys, before we do this part of the exercise, I would say I need to make sure that you understand this fact. Do you know what fact means? The meaning of fact. Do you know what that means? Guys, Miriam, Claudia, Mardoqueo, Daisy, you know what is the meaning of fact?
Hecho.
Mm-hmm. Is the opposite as of opinion, right? Opinion is the same, right? As in Spanish, it's an opinion is the same. Let me give you one example of a fact. For example, the sun is hot. What do you think? What do you think about that? The sun is hot. Is it true or is it false?
It's true.
It's true, right?
False. It's true.
False or true? The sun?
True.
The sun is
True.
hot, and it's terribly hot these days, right? The sun is really, really hot. And even if you say that the sun is cold, it is not true. The sun is hot. It's true, and nobody can say the opposite, right? That is a fact. You cannot say the opposite. What about this sentence? I'm going to write them here. What about if I tell you that pizza is the best food in the world? What do you think?
Opinion.
It's opinion.
Why? Why is it an opinion? Can you say the opposite?
Night,
Yeah.
teacher.
Good night, Diana. Yes, because for example, I don't know. Let's see, Mardoqueo. For
Yes, teacher.
which one is the best food in the
No,
world?
teacher.
Oh, what is your
Pizza is not the best food in the world for me.
Okay. Okay. Which one is your favorite, or which one is the one that you think is the best food?
Ceviche.
Ceviche. Okay, so ceviche. This is for Mardoqueo, right? The best food in the world. Right? This is for Mardoqueo. What about Diana? Diana, what do you think? Which one, for you, which one is the best food? The food that,
Hamburgers is the best food
right?
the world for me.
Okay, so hamburger is the best food. That is for Diana. Now, so if you see, all of these are opinions because everybody has a different opinion. We can say the opposite. We can say the opposite. But about this one, about the sun is hot, nobody can say the opposite because it's true. It's a fact. Okay. The sentences that express a fact, you cannot say the opposite. Is that clear? Do we know the difference? Do we understand the difference between fact and opinion?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
good. Because the exercise, I need to make sure that you understand what is a fact and what is an opinion, because the exercise that we are going to do right now is about that. And let me see. And this time, guys, I'm gonna need you to volunteer because I won't be like calling names, right? So what we have to do is we have to classify all these sentences in fact or opinion. And let's begin with the first one. I will read the sentence and you tell me fact or opinion. Let's begin with this one. All children like to ride skateboards. Is it a fact or is it an opinion? What do you think? All children?
Opinion.
Opinion. All children like to ride skateboards. Opinion. Good. What about the next one? This one. There are 12 months in a year.
Fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. Can somebody say the opposite? No.
No.
July is the best month of the year.
Opinion.
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 An opinion. Excellent. Cats are the best pets. A fact.
Opinion.
Opinion.
Okay. It's an opinion. The sun is a star.
Fact.
Fact.
It's a fact. Zebras, they have stripes. You know what stripes are? Like the white and yellow and the white and yellow and yellow.
Fact.
It's a
And
fact.
black light. Yeah, they are not yellow, they are black. Spiders are scarier than snakes. What do you think? Opinion or fact?
Opinion.
Opinion. Spiders are scarier than snakes. I think that snakes are scarier than spiders. Spiders have 8 legs.
Fact.
Fact.
It's a fact, yes. What about this one? We live in the United States.
Fact.
It's a
Opinion.
fact.
Opinion.
It is a fact. What if I say we live in El Salvador? Is it a fact or is it an opinion?
Yes, a fact.
It's a
Fact.
fact.
It's a fact.
Yes. The thing is that obviously the game was created by someone that lives in the United States. But if we apply it to El Salvador and we say we live in El Salvador, it's a fact, right? We live in El Salvador. Ketchup is made from tomatoes. What do you think?
Fact.
Fact. Green is the prettiest color.
Opinion.
Opinion.
Opinion. Hamburgers are better than hot dogs. For Diana, this is a fact. What do you think?
It's opinion.
It's
Opinion.
an opinion, right? Excellent. Apples and oranges are types of fruit.
It's a fact.
It's a fact, they are fruits. Riding a bike is more fun than swimming.
Opinion.
Opinion. It feels good to walk barefoot. Barefoot means no shoes, no socks. It feels good to walk barefoot. What do you think? Fact or opinion? The meaning of barefoot is no shoes, no socks, right? So just your foot.
Opinion.
Opinion.
That's barefoot. Okay. So it is an opinion. Let's put it here then. What about water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit? Sounds like very scientific. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's a fact.
Yeah, I think it's a fact. Yeah. Camping is not fun.
Opinion.
Opinion. Yeah, for some people, it is a fact, right? Let's see. Football should be played all year. Football.
Opinion.
Opinion. Being an airplane pilot is the hardest job, like the most difficult job.
The opinion.
Opinion. I think that my job is very difficult. Those bark.
Oh.
You know what bark is? Wow, wow. That's bark.
Fact.
It's a
It's
fact,
a
right?
fact.
Yeah, they don't meow. George Washington was the first president of the United States.
Fact.
It's a fact. Everything related to history most likely is a fact. There are 12 inches in a foot. Do you know about measurements? There are 12 inches in a foot. No? Fact,
No.
opinion? It's a fact. It's a fact. What it means is that hay 12 pulgadas en un pie, and that is a fact. Okay, it's a fact. Everyone should eat pizza every day. Everyone should eat pizza every day. Fact or opinion?
It's the opinion.
It's an opinion. Cell phones. Cell phones are the greatest invention.
Fact.
It's a fact.
A fact?
Oh, it's opinion, teacher.
It's an opinion because I don't think that cell phones are the greatest invention. I can say the opposite. If you can say the opposite, it's an opinion. The earth revolves around the sun. That means that it goes around the sun. What do you think? Fact or opinion?
Fact.
Fact. Yes, the air goes around the sun. Bread is made from flour. What do you think?
Fact.
Fact. What about trucks are big and noisy?
Fact.
Fact or opinion?
Opinion.
Opinion.
Opinion? I mean, they are big, but some people think they are not noisy. Elephants are bigger than dogs.
Fact. Opinion.
Wow. Opinion. An elephant
Fact.
is bigger than dog. Let's try this one. Chocolate ice cream is better than vanilla ice cream.
Opinion.
Opinion. The president lives in Washington, D.C. in the United States? Yes, that's where the president lives. Math is easier than reading. What do you think?
Opinion.
It's an opinion. And well, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west is a fact. Now let's check the answers. Let's check the answers. Submit. Did we get any wrong? Nope. Excellent, guys. We got all of them correct. In the other class, I got one wrong. But we got them all right. See, 32 of 32. Perfect, perfect score. Well, guys, why are we talking about facts? Right? Why are we talking about facts? Well, there is a reason. And for that, I will share another screen. Let me change screen. Oh, we have more people now. We have also Anna is here already. Let me just update the attendance. Anna present, right? Is Wilmer here already? Wilmer, no. And
Hello.
hello, Anna. Okay, so just Anna. And we don't have. Okay, good. All right. I'm gonna share the other screen back, and I will explain what we're going to talk about today. All right. So what we will learn today is to talk about things that are always true. Okay. And we have an example here. Right? We have an example. Okay. This is the example that I have for you. If you freeze water, it turns into ice. Is that a fact or is that an opinion, guys? What do you think? If you freeze water, that means that if you put it in the freezer, what happens to water?
It's a fact.
It's a fact because it turns into ice. Okay, it turns into ice. So that means it is a fact. Okay, it is a fact. Very good. Now, I want you to pay attention to the structure because we use if. This word is, this is to express condition, right? Every time that you see the word if in English, it's a condition, right? It is a condition. And all of this together is also a condition. And if you see, we use present simple. And we have a comma because the sentence is divided in two parts. The condition, and this one here is the result. This is the result. So that means that this one, in these examples, okay, this part of the sentence, what is the part of the sentence? Is the condition. Now, what happens if you put water in the freezer, guys? What happens? What happens to water?
It turns into ice.
It turns into ice. So it is, this is the result. Okay, the result of this. Now let me put another example here. And I want you to tell me what happens. If you, for example, let's say, if you drop a glass, what happens? What happens if you drop a glass? You know what drop is? Like you have a glass. Well, I don't have a glass right now. But suppose that you have a glass and you drop it, the one that you drink water. What happens? But let me put another example, probably. What happens if you, for example, what happens if you turn off the light? What happens to the room? What happens if you turn off the light? Guys, any idea? What happens if you turn off the light? What do you think? Anybody? Guys? Let's see. Teachers day. Oh, Miriam. Okay, yeah, no problem, Miriam. That's okay.
I don't see.
You don't see. That's okay. Why you don't see? Tell me the reason why you don't see. And that is correct. That is correct. If you turn like right now.
Because turn off the light.
But what happened to the room? The room becomes dark. Okay. And obviously because it's dark, you don't see. Now, is that a fact? Is that a fact? Or can somebody see in the dark? Do you have like superpowers and you can see in the dark? Is it a fact or is it an opinion? If you turn off the light, the room becomes dark. What do you think, Mardoqueo?
It's a fact.
It's a fact because it's true. You cannot say the opposite. If right now I turn off the light, you will not see me because the room will be dark. Okay. Let's look at some more examples. Let's look at some more examples before we move on to practice. Okay, I have these sentences and I will ask some of you to read. Daisy, help me with this, with number 1. Can you please read it for us?
No lo escuché, teacher.
Can you read number 1, Daisy?
If the sun sets, it gets dark.
If the sun sets, it gets dark. Now, if you see, I have these verbs. Well, actually, that's not the verb. I'm sorry. This is the verb here. I made a mistake, but let me just correct it because that's not nice. Let me correct that really quickly. Okay. There we go. Okay, so if the sun, it says if the sun sets. Let me share again. I already corrected it, guys. There we go. So we say if the sun sets. Now, what is the meaning of this? If the sun sets. We're talking about the sun sets. When we say, for example, the sun rises, that means that it goes up. And when we say the sun sets, it means that the sun is going down. And probably we're talking about 6 p.m. at night or in the evening, right? 6 p.m. in the evening. Now, what happens to the sun at 6 p.m.? It goes down, right? The sun goes down. And what happens if the sun goes down, guys? It gets dark, right? If the sun goes down, it gets dark. And remember, we have, if you see, we have to use if in all of them. If, 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 we also have if here again. Again, in this one, we have if. In all of them, they all begin with if. Diana, can you read number 2, please?
Yes, teacher. If you touch fire, you get burned.
If you touch fire, fire, what happens? Have you ever tried that? Have you touched fire? Have you touched fire? What
Si tú
happened to you?
tocas el fuego.
Yes. What happens to you? You get burned, right? See, now the verbs in blue, they are in present simple. See, how do we know? See, sets, gets, when we use singular. And when we say you, touch. Okay. Let's read the next one. Mardoqueo, can you please read number 3?
If you don't water plants, they die.
If you don't water the plants, they die. Now, what's the meaning of this expression, water? We know what is the meaning of water, right? Agua. But when we talk about plants, we can say, and we can use the word water, we can use it as a verb, an action. So you can say, I water the plants. I water the plants. What's the meaning of that? That you're putting water, right? I will show you a picture in a moment. Now, is this a fact or is it an opinion? What do you think?
It's a fact.
It's a fact because if you don't put water or if you don't water the plant, they are going to die. If not, if you don't believe me, try, right? Try in your garden. Now, let's see. The next one. I already had Diana. Claudia, can you read number 4, please?
If you turn off the lights, it becomes dark.
If you turn off the light, it becomes dark. Same example that I gave you before. Thank you, Claudia. Let's try the next one. Ooh, new message. Teachers, teacher. Oh, okay. Okay, Jenny, I already got your message. It's raining hard. Very good. Okay. No problem, guys. I know it's raining. Let's see. Wilman, can you please help me read number 5?
If you press the on button, the computer starts.
Okay. If you press the on button, the computer starts. This means that it turns on, right? It begins to work, right? When we say starts, it means that it begins to work, right? Begins to work, right? So the computer begins working. Let's try the next one, number 6. Anna, help me with that one, please, with number 6.
If you eat too much, you feel sick.
If you eat too much, you feel sick. See, eat too much, you feel sick. Okay, very good. If you eat too much, you feel sick. Is that something that is true? What do you think? What do you think, Anna? Is that true? If you eat too much, do you feel sick? Is that a fact?
Fact.
Yes, it is a fact. Thank you, Claudia. Madeline, help me with number 7.
If you don't study, you don't learn.
If you don't study, you don't learn. Like right now, right? If you want to learn English, what do you need to do? You need to study. And if you don't study, you don't learn. Okay? Very good. Very good. Thank you, Madeline. Who's next? Another, well, I think I already heard everybody. Volunteer to read the next one, number 8.
If you touch ice, your hand gets cold.
Okay, if you touch your ice, your hand gets cold. Is that true or no?
True.
It's true, right? It's a fact. Thank you, Marlaka. Number 9, another volunteer. Come on, guys. Volunteer, volunteer. No volunteer.
You don't exercise, you gain weight.
If you don't exercise, you gain weight. What do you think about this one? What do you think about this one? Is it true or is it or not? You don't exercise, you gain weight. That means that your weight goes up from 100 pounds probably to probably 200 pounds. What do you think? Is that true? If you don't make exercise?
True.
It's true, right? Thank you. Number 10, if and last volunteer with this one, and then we will continue with then we will do some exercises. It's starting to rain, guys. What about this one? No volunteers. Madeline, can you help me with that one, please?
If
The last
you
one.
open, if you open a window, fresh air comes in.
If you open the window, fresh air comes in. Is that true? What do you think? Somebody told me that it doesn't apply to San Miguel. But is it true or is it false? Is it an opinion? What do you think, guys? Ruby is here already. Good. Hello. All right. Guys, any question before we move to the next exercise? Any question? Okay. We will do some exercises together and then you will help me doing your own sentences. But remember, we need to use if, present simple, and present simple. We have this is in two parts. Remember, this is in two parts. We have the condition. Remember that the condition is at the beginning of the sentence, right? We have the condition. Right? We have the condition. And we have here, what is this? The result. This is the result, okay? That is the result, condition and result. Now, let's try to do some exercises together. I'm gonna share another screen so we can begin doing the exercises. Let's see. There we go. Okay, guys, can you see the exercises? Please tell me.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let me go up. We are going to do the easy ones, and then we are going to move to other exercises, a little bit more difficult. All right. Mardoqueo, help me with the next one, with the first one, please.
If you cold water to 0 degrees, it
This is the one that we need to use. It, present simple, right?
form ice.
It forms,
Form ice.
forms. Don't forget the S. Remember that in present simple,
Ah,
we always use the S, okay? When you're talking, when you use it, he, or she,
it
you have,
forms ice.
exactly, excellent, Mardoqueo. Thank you. Madeline, help me with the next one. And don't forget about the S.
If you touch the fire, You get burned.
You get burned. Oh, okay. Yes, in this one we don't need the S. Sorry. You, because we are using you. Okay. I'm going to circle this here. So here we use forms with the S because we have it, and here no S because we have you. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Madeline. Let's continue with the next one. Anna, please help me with the next one. This one.
His parents get worried if Peter
Uh-huh. See, it says here is negative, and you have to use the verb call.
Collins.
What is the negative that we use? Remember, we have two options. We can say don't, or we can use doesn't.
Don't
Doesn't or don't. When we use Peter, we're
don't
talking doesn't. Is one
don't
person. Doesn't. One
doesn't.
person is one person, singular, and it is not me. Okay, it's not me. So the correct answer is doesn't
Doesn't call them.
doesn't call them. Excellent, very good. Doesn't call them. Let's click here. See, that's the correct answer. Doesn't call them. Okay, very good. One volunteer for the next one, the one with the plant. Anybody? This one, it's also negative, remember? See, it says here, negative, water, and we have you. Any volunteer?
Green plants can't survive if you don't water them.
Excellent, Mother. Okay, green plants can't survive if you don't water them. Excellent, very good. You don't water them. Excellent, very, very good. Another volunteer for the next one. The girl with the bags. We have she, and then we have go. Volunteer to do that one? Diane?
When Mary has time,
Go ahead, Anna, go ahead.
when Mary has time, she always go shopping.
She always goes. Remember,
Goes.
Go shopping.
remember that when we say she, he, it, we use the S or ES, goes, not go. Okay, thank you, Anna, very good. Let me try some here. Let's continue with something. All right, now I volunteer for the next one. This one. Let's do this last one and then we'll move on to another one. A volunteer?
Yes, teacher. She gets nervous when she don't have time to relax.
Okay, thank you, Diana. So when she, now, doesn't or don't?
Don't.
Doesn't, Diana. If you have the word she or he, you have to use doesn't, okay? You have to use doesn't, this one, doesn't. In present simple, remember that we changed that word, okay? So it is like that, see? Doesn't have. When he gets nervous, I'm sorry, she gets nervous when she doesn't have time to relax. When she doesn't have time to relax. All right, let's move on to the next one. So I'm gonna move on to this one because I wanna, these ones are going to help you a little bit more. Let's continue with some volunteers. No volunteers. Volunteers, no volunteers. Guys, practice, participate. Wilman, help me with the first one, please. Hello, hello, Wilman. I don't know, some people may be having problems with for the rain. Mardoqueo, help me with this one. See, we have
Yes, teacher.
I.
If I wake up late, I am late for work.
Excellent. If I wake up late, I am. Remember that when the verb to be, we use am. Perfect, Mardoqueo. I am late for work. Very good. Diana. Oh, well, Claudia. Let's continue with Claudia and then Diana. Claudia, help me with the next one, please. And pay attention to the words that I will circle. My husband and he.
Is my husband cook?
Cook.
He burns the food.
If my husband cooks, you have to don't forget about the S, because my husband is one person. That means that it is singular, and it is not me. Okay, I'm not talking about I. So if it is not me, and it is one person, you say my husband cooks, and the other one was really good. He burns the food. Excellent. Thank you very much, Claudia. Diana, help me with the next one. If Julie.
Yes, teacher. If Julie
Negative, remember.
not wear a hat, she doesn't sunstroke.
Okay. Let's try again, Diana. This one here, this one
Yeah.
is not negative. This one is positive. But this one is negative. And you have two options. Don't or doesn't. All right, those are the only two options that you have for negative in present simple. Which one do you use for Julie? Julie is singular and it's not you. So we can change it. We can say she. Now, which one do you use for she? Don't or doesn't? What is the doesn't? Okay, so how would you write the sentence again? Try to say that again.
Okay. If Julie
Mm-hmm.
don't
Doesn't.
doesn't
Mm-hmm.
wear a hat,
She.
she gets sunstroke.
Excellent. If Julie, let me click here. If Julie doesn't wear a hat, she gets,
Get
and you have to
sunstroke.
forget about this. Don't forget about this. She gets sunstroke. Very
Okay.
good. Very good, Diana. Excellent. Thank you. Jenny, can you participate? Because you said you were having troubles with the internet. I mean, the rain. If not, no problem. Let's continue with Wilman. Wilman, not here. Not yet. No. Let's see. Anna. Oh, many people disconnected.
If my husband have a cold and I usual catches it.
If my husband have or has. Have or has. Anna?
Have.
It's singular. And it's third person. It's not you.
Has.
Has. If my husband has a cold, I usually, now here is different. See, I usually, it's I usually catch it. Okay. I usually catch it. Okay. Good. Madeline, help me with the next one. Children, if children. Remember that children is plural.
If children
Mhm.
eat will they not healthy?
If children, what's the
Eat.
negative that you need to use? What's the negative? It's plural. If children is children, what is the plural? What is the negative for plurals? Can somebody help me? Negative for plurals. What is it?
Doesn't.
That's for singular, Claudia. And for plural, don't. So Madeline, you have to say,
Don't.
if children don't, for plural, eat well, they are not healthy. Let me show you the answer. See, if children don't eat, they aren't healthy. Okay?
Okay.
Is that clear, Madeline? Yes. Do you want to try the next one, Madeline, too? Try the next one. So you can practice. Try the next one. Please, Madeline. Volunteer for the next one. Claudia.
If you mix water and electricity, you get a shock.
You get a shock. Yes, a shock. Yeah, it's like if you get electricity, right? When you mix water and electricity. Excellent, very good. Let's see. Teacher, que estoy viendo. Teacher, perdón, le escucho como cortado. Mi señal está fallando por la lluvia. Okay, Wilman. Yeah, I understand. It's raining really hard. Okay. Let's move on to the next exercise, and not this one. Oh no, it's not this one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put the link so that you can practice. I'm gonna send you the link in the chat later so you can practice. But right now we are going to do a practice with questions. I will ask you questions, okay? And I need to go back to the presentation. All right, just to remember, okay? This is important. We always use if, and we have two sentences in present simple. So when you answer the questions, you have to answer with a complete sentence, like this one. If you freeze water, it turns into ice. That's a complete answer, okay? So let's continue with the exercise. There we go. Okay, let me begin with Claudia. Because I just have Claudia, Madeline, Diana, Anna, Jenny, and Wilman are having problems with the internet or the signal. So, well, Claudia, I will ask you the question and you answer. But remember, you have to answer complete. If you press the on button on the TV remote, what happens? And I will help you at the beginning with the first part. You have to answer like this. If I, and then you have to use the rest of the sentence. You have to use the rest of this. If I press the TV on button on the TV remote, and then you complete the sentence. Again, if I press the on button on the TV remote, what happens, Claudia, if you do that?
Turn on TV.
Okay, very good. Excellent, Claudia. But read the sentence, please. Complete.
If I press the on button on the TV remote,
The TV?
turn The TV turn on.
The TV turns on. Perfect. Very good. So you say the TV turns on. Excellent. Very good, Claudia. Thank you. Okay. Let's continue with Madeline. Madeline, help me with the next one. And the same. Wow, it's raining really hard. The same. If you touch a hot stove, what do you feel, Madeline? And I'm gonna help you with the first part. If I touch a hot stove, what happens, Madeline? Madeline, are you there? Or Diana, maybe Diana. Hello, hello.
Yes, teacher. Sorry.
No problem. Tell me that.
If I touch a hot stove, gets
Burn.
burn.
Who gets burned? Who? You have to say I. No, you have to say I. To complete the sentence, you have to say I
I get burn.
burn. Don't forget the I. Don't forget the I, right? This one. It's important. Thank you, Diana.
Okay.
Excellent. Anna, are you there? Or are you having problems with for the rain? Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Hello, Anna. Can you hear me? Can you help me with this one?
Fin, ¿qué es, teacher? Fin inside.
Find inside is encontrar. Inside is dentro.
Um,
I'm helping you with the first part of this response. If I open the refrigerator door, what happens? What do you find inside? Look at the picture. What do you find inside?
I find milk.
I find
Milk.
milk.
I find milk.
I find milk. Very good. I find milk. Excellent. Very good, Anna. Jenny, are you able to participate? Or Wilman? Hello, hello, Wilman, Jenny. I guess we're still having problems, right? Well, Claudia, help me with this one, please.
If you don't set an alarm, what might happen in the morning?
One.
If you don't set an alarm, I late.
I wake up.
I wake.
Wake up late.
I wake up late.
Excellent. Thank you. Madeline, I think Madeline wasn't there. Diana, can you help me with the next one?
If I mix red and blue paints, and help me teacher.
I continue. You're doing good. And use this verb. I get. What color do you get?
Purple.
Purple. Excellent. Very good. Very good, Diana. So if I mix red and blue paint, don't forget to always use the subject. I get purple color. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent. Excellent, Diana. Very good. Let me erase here. Anna, help me with this one. And I think that we're going to be doing like the last one.
If you drop a glass, what's
Usual.
usual occurs?
What usually occurs? Remember, you have to begin with if I. If
If
I.
if
If
¿qué
I.
significa? ¿Qué significa
Look at the picture.
eso, teacher?
Look at the picture. Drop a glass. Look at the picture. You have
Si
the
se rompe el vaso.
drop a glass, like you have the glass in your hand, and drop is like,
Break.
like for example, do you see the bottle that I have? You see the bottle?
Huh?
Drop is this. That is drop. And
Break.
glass, yes. And glass is this. Drop is the action, and glass is the object. What happens?
The glass breaks. Broken.
The glass breaks. The glass breaks. That's the correct answer, Anna. The glass breaks. Okay, good. Let me see if I have another one or if we're, well. Let's finish with this one. A volunteer to finish with this one, guys. And this is the last one that we're going to do. Anybody? Claudia, Madeline, Diana, or Anna, because you are the only ones right now in the meeting that are participating. Tell me.
If you put ice cream in the sun, what occur to it? Se derrite, ¿cómo se dice en inglés?
Melt.
Derrite.
Melt.
Melt. The melt ice cream.
Let's write the sentence. If, say the sentence. If I read it. I'm writing it for you. If I put ice cream.
If ice cream
In the. If I put ice cream in the sun. What happens? It. What happened?
If melt.
It
Melting.
melts. It melts.
It melts.
If I put ice cream in the sun, it melts. Excellent. Claudia, do you agree with the sentence?
Teacher,
Tell me, Claudia.
can you repeat?
No, read the sentence, this one.
Yeah. If I put ice cream in the sun, it melts.
It melts. Okay. Well, guys, it's already time. And I know that we're having problems because of the rain. So we will stop here. Please practice in the platform. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Have a nice night, okay?
Good night.
Good night, Anna. Goodbye, Claudia. Good night.